Around the Table on Harrison's Original, KHOZ.
Welcome to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Thank you so much for tuning in to our positive show. We're going to be really positive today because there's a lot of negativity that surrounds us during the day, and we're going to be positive.
You know, there is a lot of negativity out there.
There is. And this is the middle of the week.
So
and
it is
hump day for us, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, there was something I heard on the social medias.
Oh,
and I thought this was so good.
Oh, okay.
That I should share it with everyone.
What is it?
If there's two things in life you really have to worry about.
Only two.
Only two.
What is that?
If you're healthy or if you're sick. And if you're sick, there's only two things if you're going to get better or if you're going to get worse.
Okay. That's all you got to worry about in
That's
life?
all you got to worry about. And if you are going to get worse, there's only two things you have to worry about.
Are you going to die or live?
If you're going to live or if you're going to die.
Uh-huh.
And if you're going to die, there's only two things you got to worry about.
You don't worry about anything when you're dead.
Yeah, you do.
What?
If you're going to go to heaven or if you're going to go to hell.
I worry about that prior so that I'm prepared.
I know, but if you die, some people that don't worry about that are thinking, am I going to go to heaven or am I going to go to hell?
I'll buy that.
So if you're going to go to hell, there's only two things you got to worry about.
What? This could go on forever.
Original or crispy?
Oh, good. Where did you find that crap?
I don't know. There's all kinds of swilly things on the internet.
Oh yeah, and speaking of the internet and social media, and did you see the picture that has caused so much controversy with Trump?
Oh yeah, where he's
the
laying
idiot
hands
just
on.
needs to shut up.
Who's the person that he's praying for or laying hands on? Who is that person?
Heck if I know.
Oh, is it just because
That's not the point.
It's just because he's depicted as Jesus, is that right?
Well, he's dressed in some of the instances that you would perceive Jesus to be.
Yeah.
He says, I just thought I was a doctor. That is the biggest bunch of crap.
Yeah.
And he just needs... I was listening... I agree with some of the things that Trump does. I mean, I think he's... But I also think this job has gone to his bloody little red head.
Oh, boy.
I do. I think he's very narcissistic and arrogant. And
he probably is.
I felt that way before, but he's just owning it now.
Well, most of those people in those high positions like that, they believe their own press release. They write their own press release and say how great they are, and then they believe that. Yes, absolutely.
He was bragging about, I wanted to call it what is it called? The Gulf of Mexico, the Gulf of America. I wanted to call it the Gulf of Trump. And I thought, you arrogant, I can't say what I thought. Oh, boy.
Yeah.
And that's not whether I like him, don't like him. I just think he's acting really stupid.
He's so disconnected to the normal, regular person. I mean, you can see him going to McDonald's and shake hands with people, and you go, "Oh, that's cool," photo op. But he really doesn't. If he would listen to what we think or give him some suggestions, he would make a short speech, and he wouldn't say the same thing over and over and over.
And he wouldn't
again.
boost himself. I mean, maybe he feels threatened. And he has to, say all this stuff about himself, about what he's done. We all know what you've done.
Right.
People don't care. I don't care how many times you tell somebody that doesn't like you that.
Yeah.
They're not going to care.
I think that he concentrates mainly on the negative media, on the negative things that are said about him. And
how do we all like that?
We don't like that either.
We don't like to be living negative.
No, we don't. No. And I think that he probably is thinking, I've got to get the message out that I'm not a bad guy. I'm a good guy, and I've done some
Well, then
things.
shut your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my PSA
Okay.
for today because it just hit me this morning. I'm like, stroke yourself because nobody else is stroking you.
Well, he's got a horn and he's tooting it. No one else is tooting it for him.
Well, I don't respect that, but
Yeah.
that's my opinion.
Well,
Okay.
Well, the war in the Gulf there is supposed to have been over with. I mean, it's
Wow.
5-6 week tops. It's going into longer than that. Which you got to negotiate now. And I think that he's realizing that you just can't say to people, "This is what you're going to do."
And they do it.
Yeah.
No, that's not how life works,
Yeah.
Donald Trump.
Anyway, I hope it all works out for him. I'm behind him 100% because I want him to do well. Because if he does well, I do well. If he does badly, the world could go to the hell in a handbasket really quick. So yeah, we got to support him. Have to.
Well, you have
I
to support
supported all of
every
them.
president.
You do, yes, absolutely.
And I'm doing my best, but he just needs to shut it.
He's yeah.
Lord have mercy.
If you watch Fox, he's always on, and if you watch the other media, he's never on. So
There's
never a balance.
some resources that you really have to go see. Is this real?
Yeah.
Because I had to go research that picture.
Uh-huh.
Because I thought, well, no, that's just, it is AI generated, but it's also, he posted it because he's an
Yeah.
idiot.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, what was
he
the
acted
last
idiotic.
post that he did? He used some f-bombs and some other. I'm
Yes,
like,
he
no,
did
that's
on
not
Easter.
very
It was
presidential.
just like, dude,
Shouldn't do that. You should leave all that
come
stuff out. Come on. Yeah.
Act like a president. Don't act like an angry little
And
person.
that other people see that too, and his popularity may wane a little bit.
It is waning.
Yeah.
I went and looked at, where he was so, like in the polls or whatever, had a great following.
right, yeah.
But now it's in the net. It's going to keep going down
Yeah.
if you keep doing stupid
Well,
crap.
if he accomplishes what he says he's going to do, then people will put that aside and say, "Yeah, he's
Hopefully.
He's a guy I would never
But-
want to spend time with, but he's doing his job.
Right.
Do
I
your
want
job.
you to do your job
Do
and
your
shut
job.
up about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Quit bragging on yourself.
Well, thank you so much for
Okay.
the rant
There's my
session that we
commentary.
had this morning.
If I hadn't watched that little clip this morning, I probably wouldn't have even gotten on that. But I was like, you are so silly.
On the show today, we've got Lauri Rottmayer. She's the new director of the Main Street. Main Street director. Yes.
Yeah, Main Street director.
Main Street used to be around. It used to be an organization that concentrated on the downtown Main Street area, and that kind of dissolved after a few years, and then it's back. It's back.
It is, and I think that there's really a focus, on the downtown area.
Yeah.
Improvements, and I'm so glad to see that Main Street is back in action.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll find out some of that, and she's going to talk about a car show that's happening this
Okay.
weekend too.
Oh, this weekend, yeah. Good.
But
good.
we'll get to meet her on air.
Well, good.
Okay.
Let me. Get
Meanwhile, we're going to talk. Oh, that's Donna. That's not even her yet.
you want to do some weather?
A chance of showers and thunderstorms today. I am wound up, man.
Okay.
With a high of 79, chance of precipitation is at 70%. And I'm pretty sure we're going to get some rain today or
I
tonight,
hope so.
all of the above. Showers and thunderstorms again tonight. Then, let's see, low around 60, and the precipitation chance is at 90%. So we probably will. Thursday, a slight chance of showers and thunderstorms early in the morning, a high of 81, mostly sunny, but chance of precip is 60%, and I think that's after about 1 p.m. Thursday night, partly cloudy with a low of 62, and I'll just let you take Friday on because
I did Friday yesterday.
Well, then I'm doing it.
No,
I'm not
Friday.
even going to talk to you
30%
anymore.
chance?
No. Go
Okay.
ahead. No, go
30%
ahead.
chance of showers on Friday. 30% chance, mostly cloudy. Actually, it's going to be a little bit sunny on Friday. I just changed the forecast for everyone.
were.
High 85 degrees, and then Friday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms, and showers likely, possibly a thunderstorm or two after in the afternoon, partly cloudy, with a low around 51 degrees. 60% chance of showers jumps up on Friday, And then Saturday, 40% chance of precip with a high around 66 degrees. It's going to really cool off some. Saturday night, low. Where is that number? 39. 20%.
That's a little nippy, people.
Yeah, 20% chance of precip on Saturday night. Sunday, high 69 with an overnight low of 42. High 73 on a Monday and 75 on Tuesday. And it doesn't look like we've got any rain, but I'm sure they'll try to throw it in there.
It'll try to happen.
They'll try to throw it in there if they need to. All right.
Yep.
Topic to ponder. We got one for you. You're liking these, huh?
Yeah, I've already got Friday's already answered in my head, too.
You want to do the same ones for next week?
Can you? No, I don't. But,
okay.
You got to come up with some more that are equally as exciting.
I thought you liked them so
and
much.
reflecting.
Get up, get moving, get those thinking caps on. It's time to ponder this topic.
Can I read it?
You can.
Have you ever forced yourself to be overly positive for others in a horrible situation?
Constantly.
Yes.
Yeah. When you have people that are negative or in a swill of doubt and no hope,
Yeah.
you're the one.
And if they, some people aren't happy. I mean, I don't know what causes that for them particularly, but a lot of people just aren't happy.
Well, happy is not
and you try to be positive in that situation. And if it's somebody that's really close to you, it's hard.
Yeah. Happiness is not, your happiness is dictated by you, not by someone else.
Okay, you got the wrong graphic up there.
What does it say there?
Have you ever, this is something about your stomach growling.
What in the world? Did I take
It's
the wrong?
baseball. It's a baseball picture.
Oh, why is it there?
I really have no idea.
Oh, my
I
gosh.
think we've already done this one.
Oh, no,
maybe.
we didn't. And there it is right there. That was yesterday.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we are back with it now.
Sorry.
And the question still.
Yes.
Have you ever forced yourself to be overly positive for others in a horrible situation?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, the
I
answer
have.
is yes, and yes.
yes.
Kelly said, only every time I have to adult. Y'all, that's
Have
about
to.
the truth. And even in your kids is like, when your kids, you have to be.
Oh, sure, yeah.
It says horrible situation, so I'm thinking even more drastic situation, but yeah. Okay, my brother said, I am positive all the time. A happy little ray of sunshine I am.
Funny.
I'm sorry, but my brother cracks me up. And then Sin Parton said 100. Yes. So we've only got 3 responses as of
Well, that's
yet.
good. That's okay. That's all right.
I like
All right.
Fridays. Fridays just went all over me.
Okay, good. Well,
Okay.
well, if you want
I'm not telling you what it
if
is.
you want to partake in what we do here on Around the Table, and if you like our topic to ponders, go to our Facebook page. We have them posted there. And this question for today is: have you ever forced yourself to be overly positive for others in a horrible situation?
10-4.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Gonna do some history?
Well, let's do some history, Dan.
All right. Let me move this out of the way.
We're doomed to repeat ourselves, so let's find out what happened today in history.
Oh,
So I put my head in the tent. I said, boys, there must be some big Yankee dead. I wonder who it can be.
sorry, I've jumped in there before I even heard the thing. 161 years ago, President Lincoln died in Washington, the morning after being shot by John Wilkes Booth at Ford's Theater. The Confederate veteran, held captive during the Civil War, later recalled watching a flag hoisted to half-mast that day. And he was interviewed in 1947.
Okay. This was 141 years ago in one of the earliest recordings ever made. The man who would go on to invent the telephone, Alexander Graham Bell, recorded his voice on a wax and binder board disc.
Okay, that's a mouthful.
Sound like maybe it was a piece of cardboard with wax on it. Something like that.
Yeah.
Anyway, the quality, it's bad quality because it was made in 1884. I would assume.
okay,
of
yeah,
course,
yeah.
Had it not been for Mr. Branch Rickey, this thing couldn't have come about. He had a much more difficult role than I had, and I like to give him credit for the role that he played in helping us and guiding us through our career.
79 years ago, Jackie Robinson became the first African-American big league baseball player in modern history when he started at first base for the Brooklyn Dodgers. April 15th became known as Jackie Robinson Day back in 2004. Robinson thanked former Dodgers president and GM Branch Rickey for signing him to the team.
I warn you, the house has not been built that would suit the Schlegel family. It's no fun trying to help us.
This is a birthday cut. Emma Thompson was born on this day in 1959. She is 67 years old today. She won her Oscar for Sense and Sensibility and Howard's End.
So how come 10 times in a day I read Steve Jobs as a genius?
Actor and comedian Seth Rogen. I'm having a tongue tied. Seth Rogen was born in 1982. He's 44. He's best known for comedic films, but he's also an accomplished dramatic actor. Here he was in Apple co-founder Steve Wozniak in the movie Steve Jobs. Wozniak?
I'm going to bed before either of you come up with another clever idea to get us killed. Or worse, expelled.
Well, that's the voice of Emma Watson. We all know who she is. It's a birthday cut. She has a birthday today. 1990 was the year that she was born, 36 years ago. She is best known for her role as Hermione.
Hermione, I think.
Hermione Granger.
Yeah.
From the Harry Potter series. I never could
think
pronounce
that's
that. Kind of catchy, isn't it?
Oh, it just draws me in.
Makes me feel like I'm on
Rowing?
a loping horse.
Oh, I thought maybe you were rowing.
No, I was loping.
Oh, you're a loper.
You know how the antelopes do.
Lope?
They lope.
Can you give us a demo?
I was given one.
Okay.
They're loping, just like this.
Okay, thanks
And then
for
when
that.
they turn left, you do a left lope. You want to see the right lope?
Sure, go ahead. I want to see a downward lope. How about an upward lope?
You had enough lopes for the morning?
Let me tell you the story. Actress Maisie Williams was born in 1997 today, and 29 years ago. She's best known for her role as Arya Stark. Arya Stark
yeah.
in Game of Thrones. She's a loper. Is she a loper too? I don't know how we got into this loping.
Well, we're gonna take a
We're
lope.
gonna lope on
We're
out
gonna
here.
lope right on to a break here, and when we come back, we'll have Lauri Rottmayer. She is the new director of Main Street Harrison.
Hey, I want to tell people one quick thing. The Strawberry Man, people wait for the Strawberry Man from Cabot. He is going to be at Green Forest at 10 a.m. First come, first serve. Just saying.
Has he
Strawberry.
got some put back for you?
No, he doesn't do that.
I
You
know,
have to be
I
in
know.
line.
You just plugged him though.
I did plug him because people are interested to know. He usually comes to Bellefonte area too.
He just
but I
shows
don't
up and
know.
people have to word him out.
Well, this
don't they?
morning it was like at 7 a.m. There was a thing saying what time he was going to be there at 10 a.m.
Ah, yeah. Ooh.
And Fenton's Berry Farm, there you can go pick
Yeah,
your own there too.
yeah,
So okay, I'm done plugging.
You're done plugging?
Yep.
Well, let's lope.
Okay, let's lope on out of here.
Okay, we're going to be right back, and Lauri Rottmayer will be with us, the new director of Main Street. We'll stay with us. We'll be right back.
6.1.
And welcome back to Around the Table with Dan and Ann. We have some special guests in the studio.
Special.
These are special people. And their friends their friends say that they're special too.
We've heard.
By the way.
We've heard. You're very special.
Lauri Rottmayer, and she's accompanied by Matt Fay. We all know Matt Fay. He's been in the studio quite a few times. And Lauri's the new director of Main Street.
I am.
Awesome.
Welcome to that job.
Thank you.
Well,
I'm so excited. It's really
Are you?
fun. Yes, because I've loved Main Street since I learned about it in 2001.
Wow. Okay.
But when you first heard
yeah.
about it, when you first heard about the director's position that was open, did you say, that's it? Or did you say, let me learn more about it?
No, that's it. I'm built for this. This is what I was made to do.
Wow.
Seriously.
Okay.
And she's hit the ground running. She's done a great job.
Yeah. Well,
there was a lot of pin-up kind of things, and she has done a great job. So we definitely
She had
are
things in her
blessed.
brain about it before it was even happening.
I did.
Now,
You're
Matt,
very community oriented. I want to say that because you've been involved as a ambassador,
Yes.
and so you're very versed in things within our community in the downtown. But
And I love
that's
it.
great.
Love meeting the people. Love all the things that Harrison is and is going to be, because Main Street's coming back, baby.
well, good.
Stronger
back.
and better.
That's right.
And what's your role with it?
So in Main Street,
Yeah.
so I'm supporting Eddie, but just as a kind of vice president this year of that. But you know the car show that's coming up.
Yeah.
Is,
Saturday.
Yes, I really love car shows. Grew up like going to car shows with my friends. It was a big part of my life, and it still is. I'm a car guy, you know, today. And so, but there wasn't, you know, really a kind of a big car show, and there wasn't really car show around the square anymore. And so, you know, we're really excited for Saturday to have a Main Street car show.
Do either one of y'all have a car that you're gonna do with it?
I'm gonna have two in it. I'm gonna have my
Really?
Corvette in it, and
Oh.
then my wife's gonna put her Jeep in it.
What's
So
what's the Corvette year?
It's a 2015
Okay.
Stingray.
All right. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely. So, and I'm working on an old '69 Ford truck right now. Hopefully, that'll be in it next
When do you
year.
have time to
So,
do all that?
I don't.
I will drive a car there.
Do I?
I will drive a car there.
We'll drive a car there.
Can she drive your Stingray? That's what she's wanting.
Yeah.
You know, maybe
You
we'll
need
see.
need somebody to drive all those vehicles for you.
Right.
Laurie, what's the first thing on the agenda? What's the challenge for Main Street?
So the challenge is for me, is to meet all of the business owners in the district, because they need to know I'm there. And we have grant programs that could be very helpful for them. We just did our first a round of awards for 5 businesses. They're facade grants where they're going to do painting and window trims and awnings and such like that. So that every year we are going to do that to help the beautification of Main Street.
Now, who writes the grants? Because that's quite an undertaking.
It is. They did their own.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh,
And
wow.
I mean, we're not like some grant receiving organization.
Right,
We're all new,
right,
you know, we're
right,
all new,
right,
and we're all learning as we go. And they came in with good information, with all the things we needed to make a decision. And the decision was actually made before I got there. But I've gone around to talk to them and let them know that, you know, what we expect, to timing and all that good stuff.
Well, and they can come to you when they know you're there and able and approachable, I guess, you know.
Yes. I want them to know I'm approachable, and that's why I'm out talking to everybody, so that they know that they can just come see me or call me or whatever.
Where's the Main Street office?
I'm inside of Explore Harrison.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's a
great.
good place to be.
It's an awesome
Yeah.
place to be.
Yeah.
I feel like I came home.
She's excited. Can you tell? I think that's wonderful. We were talking about the car show, but we never got to details, and I want to do that before we
Yeah, sure.
drill you anymore. Tell me.
Details, yeah.
Yeah.
So this Saturday, there's going to be a lot going on downtown. And so the car show is really going to be accompanied by, we got the 5K, the hospital, and the boutique
Yeah,
crawl.
yeah.
So there's going to be something for everybody. There's a reason for everyone to be downtown on Saturday. Because, you know, the family can split up and go all their ways.
Yeah.
The car show will be from 9 to 12.
Okay.
The road will be shut. Main Street will be shut down for a little bit,
Okay.
starting at 8:30 for the 5K. But the car show is 9 to 12. We are encouraging everyone that comes if they're not bringing a car that's going to be in it, and they're not necessarily going for the boutique crawl or the 5K, we are posting maps, and we've already posted some, and we'll continue to, of places they can park to leave the parking for the businesses open.
Right.
And so one of the things we want to do different about this one was we are only parking our classic cars around the courthouse. We're leaving all the parking in front of the businesses open because, and we're not having any vendors at this show because we truly want to bring business to downtown.
Sure.
And so what we're encouraging everyone to do is come. The car show is from 9 to 12. And watch the 5K runners. That's going to be cool because for the first time they'll be able to come down Main.
Yeah.
And everyone can kind of cheer them on when they run by, and then go back to looking at their cars, and then go to the boutique crawl. You know, buy some clothes and buy coffee, and then buy lunch downtown.
There you go.
And it'll be over at 12. Perfect time to grab lunch downtown. And so that's kind of the gist of it. But I think all three things going on at once. Everyone
That's
should
a
be
great
downtown
idea.
on
It's a
Saturday.
great idea to do that. You mentioned that there's going to be maps available. Where can we find a map?
Well,
you talked about maps as far as parking.
I'll be posting it on our social media. We have
you have a Main Street.
Main Street. It's Main Street Harrison AR.
Okay.
Both Facebook and Instagram.
Okay.
So they'll be there for sure.
Okay.
Yes, and I'll give a few examples. Both of the signature lots, the city lots, Rush Plaza parking lots, all places that you can easily walk right over into downtown, but us not take up all the parking, around the square in front of the businesses.
You're expecting extra people from the car show, but also from the small shop small crawl.
Yes.
And you want to make sure that people are able to do that with comfort.
And we wanted to respect the businesses and also kind of keep the congestion down. So there are several hundred parking spaces available on that map.
Okay.
Wade was able to help us with that, and it's kind of got a bird's eye view of downtown and where all the parking will be available.
Okay.
We will have a couple golf carts running to kind of help people to and from the square, and so it's going to be awesome.
That's cool. Well, the weather looks like it's going to be good. It's only a 40% chance of showers, but that's after 1 p.m. So
yes,
looks like it'll be good for you down there.
And a good car show is usually when it's overcast. Everybody's burning up.
Absolutely.
And so I think it's going to go really good.
How many entries do you have?
So what we're doing a little different with this is we're keeping it simple. We didn't pre-register.
Okay.
And so everyone can show up, and we are encouraging everyone to show up between 7:15 and 8:15. And usually that's kind of per the case on car shows. People show up an hour and a half early.
Yeah.
But we want to get a lot of our parking done before the 5K comes through and before they do any road closures. So we're not pre-registering, but what we're doing as the cars come in, we're going to go ahead and park them instantly, and then we're going to direct them to our registration table.
Okay.
So that way we don't have traffic congestion, and we're able to park them quickly. And then we're encouraging everyone to get there, hopefully that's going to be in the car show before 8 o'clock.
Are you giving out awards?
Yes.
For first, second, and third, that kind of thing?
Yes, we are giving out awards. Equity Bank was gracious, and they're sponsoring our awards. And Explore Harrison was also, they were kind of partnered with us some on this, and we were able to get a grant for that. And so we have had a lot of great community support.
That's
and
good.
Yeah. We're not having as many awards as maybe the typical car show. One of the things we're doing different is we're just doing a few simple awards, and we're encouraging everyone, you don't have to have your car perfect to come. Just come be part of the community. It's not like a Barrett Jackson style, show where everything has to be absolutely perfect. We're giving Hot Wheels out to all the kids, brand new Hot Wheels.
Nice.
That's cool.
We're giving stickers to them. And Camp Iron Bluffs has been gracious. They're going to bring their rock wall, the climbing wall. There'll be no charge. And so there's going to be a lot for the whole family to come.
What a wonderful family day. I just want to mention it'll be my birthday, just in case you're wondering. But, just saying, I might need that golf cart ride. I don't know.
Right.
I was trying to find what time the 5K starts, but I don't know. Y'all don't know off the top of your head, do you? Okay, I'll get that information for us later. But anyway, a lot going on then.
Yes.
Yeah.
And here you are, just like the queen of it all now.
Oh, the queen.
So you're hitting the ground running.
Hitting the ground running, yep. Just trying to meet everybody and go to all the meetings and know all the things. So that
there's a lot of different meetings.
There are attend. Because they just established the historical commission.
Okay.
Historic Commission. I don't know if it has an AL on it, but I went to that the other day, and they are getting all the pieces in place with the Interior Department to make us be official. And then they will, our next round of grants, they'll have to be approved through that group first.
Oh, okay.
Because it's to maintain the integrity of the buildings, and so we don't lose anything. These first grants are just like I said, they're facade grants, and they're just paint and touch up sort of things. But they want to make sure that the buildings don't get impacted.
Well, I know when you're part of the historic part of the district, I mean, when your building is, you have to maintain the same facade that is present.
Right.
And I don't know how many businesses are, under that whatever heading, but I know there's several downtown. But you're talking about they don't have to be part of that, or like for the grants. I guess they can look up their own stuff.
No, for the grants, it's anybody downtown.
Okay.
It is.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
could be a
That's what I
non-contributing building. Part of the Main Street though is just we want to help keep that integrity of that. But any building, it doesn't have to necessarily
I
be
think,
on the historic
I think what you're
registry or
talking about, the
anything.
historical register building.
Yes.
Yeah, and if it's not, it doesn't matter. I think all of those will fit into that grant, just so they can beautify the downtown.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, and you have a board,
A
Main
great
Street
board.
board that is supportive for
They're
sure.
amazing. They're all downtown business owners. They have a heart for downtown. I'm so blessed. I can't believe I get to do this.
She's excited. I mean, you could.
It's almost. Don't you
shows.
almost feel guilty? You're having fun and doing a great job for
Love
the
your
community.
job.
I do. They say it'll never feel like work.
Well, good deal.
That's good.
We're
Well,
excited.
congratulations
Yeah,
on
we're
that.
we're excited to have you, and glad that that's out of the way. And we expect you to come in and give us some updates on things
You have to be
every so often. Yeah.
a return visitor.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And remember, the car show starts at 9 a.m. on the square, and it's from 9 to 12, and it's going to be a good one. Sounds like to me. Plus the shop small crawl. Anyway, I could go through all of it, but I'm not going to right now.
It's her birthday, by the way. I don't know
It's
if you
my
knew
birthday.
that.
Right.
It is my
Right.
biggie. It's a 65. I'm going to be, Anyway, okay.
Get the wheelchairs
Happy
out.
birthday.
Happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Well, thank you.
We'll sing her happy birthday on Saturday.
Right.
Sing her
Oh, there we
birthday.
go. Hey, thanks, guys, for coming in. Appreciate you guys very much.
Thank you
Thanks
for
for
having
having
me.
We're going to take
us.
another break. Stay with us for Around the Table with Dan and Ann. Stick with us.
How funny.
Welcome back to
Deep in
Around the-
conversation.
Yeah, we
too.
were.
Sorry about that.
We get kind of sidetracked around here.
Kinda? You want to say kinda? That's being generous.
A little bit. Yeah, we're having so much fun, Ann.
We were. You know, we get in these deep conversations too.
Yeah, and then we forget and we get up and walk out and start talking to other people, and the show must go on.
The show must go on. I am trying my best to find out when North Ark's. I lost my flyer.
I thought it was at 8 o'clock in the morning. That
and you
seems
may
right.
very well be correct.
We will check on that, and for all
I'll-
those runners out there, we will make sure that you get the right time. But while she's checking on that, I want to talk about garlic. You know, garlic is supposed to be one of these healing herbs, or is it herb? Is it herb? It's a herb with an H. Anyway, there's a new viral thing going around that people are sticking garlic in their ears.
Let me say, I thought that was to keep vampires away.
Well, yeah, if you put a string of them around your neck, it keeps them away. But in some of the movies I've watched, the vampires just rip them off. So they just don't like garlic. That's all. It doesn't keep them from being repelled. Anyway,
I digress. Go ahead.
Viral garlic in your ear won't cure your cold. That's what it says here. The only thing you'll get from sticking garlic in your ear is probably an ear full of garlic.
Okay.
The viral TikTok home TikTok is just, if you believe half the stuff on TikTok, I think you need your head examined.
You're being a little foolish.
The only let's see, where am I at? The remedy is supposed to treat anything from earaches to head colds, but doctors fed up with seeing dummies show up at their emergency room or urgent care facility are unable to hear or smell like whatever that word is.
Oh, I don't have it for me. Oh, it's tzatziki.
Tzatziki?
Yep.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Not only is it totally ineffective, but it can also cause chemical burns.
Oh, wow.
Even Brandy Glanville from the Real Housewives had to be rushed to the ER when she put a piece of garlic clove in her ear and it got stuck.
I should ask the Amish ladies if that's a
That's a
thing.
Maybe they'll say cut off the end of your banana will cure an earache.
Maybe.
And then stick the stub in your ear.
They may tell you all kinds of stuff just to fool you. Okay, I'm going to interject here. Saturday, the 5K for the hospital starts at 8:30.
8:30, okay.
A.m.
I was close.
And it starts and finishes at the hospital.
Right.
Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Housekeeping.
Okay.
What now?
We talked the other day about a flight that goes from...
This is horrible.
It's a nonstop flight. It goes from England to New York, then New York to New Zealand.
Yeah.
Well, there's someone that died on that flight.
It was on that flight?
Well, I was on one of these long flights. Yeah.
Yeah,
from
it
New
says
York
New York
to New Zealand. Yeah.
Wow.
It says here, if you think sharing an aisle seat with someone who clips their toenails mid-flight is bad, try sitting next to a person who died during the flight.
Yeah, that would be a little...
It'd be a little weird.
Weird.
Could you do that?
I guess I could. I mean, I could.
Yeah.
Do I want to? No.
Not unless all of a sudden you're snoozing a little bit and their head goes on your shoulder.
Or the opposite way. Me.
The opposite, yeah.
Or me.
Yeah. The person died. Someone in Qantas flight from New York to New Zealand didn't make it to the first drink service. So I guess they were taking off, and it was an hour or so into the flight. There was a doctor on board, but the passenger could not be saved. So the crew really had no choice but to just keep going. I guess they were over the water and they couldn't turn back.
Well, yeah. What do you do?
And airline protocol is if there isn't room in the back. I don't know where the back is.
I guess back
back
there.
Closet.
I guess.
In
the back of the plane.
Right.
Okay.
If there's no place in the back, the recently departed stays in their seat until the plane lands.
Now, I don't know. I've never been thought of that situation before, but I'm thinking, how do you not just look? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, I've not sat next to it.
Well,
I've seen dead people. I've watched them die, but I have never sat in an airplane next to one.
I would be sitting there watching a movie, and there would be a funny part, and I would elbow the person and say, "What'd you think
and
of
then
that?"
They go, y'all, I'm sorry,
It's
we're
not
making
funny.
light of
No,
that.
we're
It's
making
not
it.
funny.
It's not funny.
But I've never thought about something like that. I think it would be weird. Just weird.
Anyway.
Okay. So, speaking of airplanes, sometimes airplanes, depending on where they are, develop ice on them.
Yeah.
And you think about maybe you land and where did that ice go?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Nobody's out there chipping it off the plane.
Right.
Well, it may chip itself. They now think that a chunk of ice about the size of a football came off the wing of an airplane landing at LAX. But on the bright side, someone has a new skylight. So what does that mean? Yeah, okay. The ice crashed through the roof of the house and landed right on the living room couch. Now I'm going to say they're lucky it didn't hit somebody. That could be horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Luckily, the homeowner had just gone to bed. They used one of the flight's tracking websites to prove a plane flew over at the exact time the ice came down. Something I've not heard about that ever happening, but be careful.
Was it
said
clear ice or blue ice?
Well, it says the good news is that at least it wasn't blue ice, which would have meant it came from the toilet.
Oh my gosh! Do they do that?
No.
Do they dump their thing while they're
I hope
flying?
not. I thought that's why they get the big vacuum cleaner when you go to the airport and they suck all that out of the.
Okay.
No, they don't. What's that called? Gray water? Isn't it gray water?
Well, they do it in space.
Well, that's different. It's not.
No, it's
coming
not
down.
different. They're still polluting. They're polluting space.
Do they really do that in space?
Yeah, they have a vacuum system that. Well, I don't know. I may be right, may be wrong, but I think they expel it out into space.
What do they do when somebody dies on board?
On a spaceship?
Huh?
They just shove them out the window. It's you know what they do at sea. They drop them off the side of the ship.
Yeah, the family would not like that. I don't think.
No. Okay.
I don't know. That's just Dan. It's not blue. At least this one wasn't.
Water.
Wow, I'm so glad I tackled that story.
Yeah.
Woo, boy.
Oh, let's see.
Look at that next one now.
Oh, the
health advice. Yeah.
Chatbots. Okay. Chatbot. Is that like a Chat GPT asking questions? Okay.
Yeah.
There's a new study, health advice from chatbots, and they say that the chatbots suck.
Well, you're going to get. You asked it something the other day that it was like you didn't like the answer.
I didn't like the answer. Mm-hmm. It was wrong. Asking a chatbot for medical advice is not likely getting in from a it's like getting information from a 6-year-old. They might sound confident, but most of the time they're just making stuff up. I don't know where they get this from.
Well,
anyway.
Exactly.
Oxford University ranked health advice from the most used chatbots out there and found that they didn't just give wrong advice, they made up fake diseases. They even sourced some of their advice from jokes on Reddit. So that's a problem with chat or these AI stuff. They're pulling information from everything and they think it's adequately positive information, and they compile it all into something that's coherent that you can read. And if
they may be getting it off TikTok.
It could be. Yeah. Where did the garlic thing come from?
Wow.
Anyway, they said they're getting jokes from Reddit.
Which is not your...
It's proving ChatGPT is no better than at diagnosing that weird pain that you're having.
So now I'm going to have to go ask ChatGPT what diseases are like out there that no one knows about. See what it says. See if it makes up something.
Yeah.
I use it for some simple type things, and I created a meme the other day, and that type of deal. But I don't get all my serious information, and I wouldn't do just chat. I would do other sources.
Yeah.
If something, but.
Yeah. Well, you need to. What I'm afraid of is the generations that come along will be using that like an everyday tool, and they will believe that everything it puts out. And
Is
depending
legit.
on who programs the AI algorithms, we may be getting all kinds of information that will end up in history books that will never be true.
It's going to happen.
Yeah,
I think it will happen.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Well, let's take a break from this nonsense and this craziness, and we'll take a few minutes to time out for you to recuperate, because I need it too. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Streaming live on Facebook and Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hometown TV, channel 26.1.
What do you care about that?
843 on the Cox cable system, or, listen to us on the radio. We're live on the radio.
In case you didn't know.
Yeah, you don't have to look at us, and it's much more enjoyable.
It's more eye-pleasing.
It is eye-pleasing. Look at this. Look at two of us right there.
This is what you got.
You could squint and almost, lose it.
You could look up my nose.
Oh my gosh.
Boy, howdy.
We got just a few minutes left. Thanks so much for being a part of our program. We appreciate it. I say that mostly every day, and I honestly feel that way. I stand beside myself. Watch me.
You and TRUMP can go stand.
Oh, let me tell you some of the great things I've done in my life.
Sure, go ahead.
Or just last week. I mean, it's such a long list.
Is it?
We could go through them if you want.
Take it away.
The alarm went off and I got up.
And then you had two choices to make.
I had two choices to make, yeah. Did you enjoy that?
That was fun. Well, I thought it was never-ending two choices, but
oh,
yes.
Boy.
Yes, that was quite intriguing for sure.
Well, I think there was one more here that I
tax deadline.
The tax there's a couple here on tax. Yes.
You have to file an extension.
Yeah.
Like I think before now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, but even if you filed an extension, you have to send a payment by 11:59 tonight.
Okay.
Because they don't extend the extension, the pay part.
Right.
Or
they
at least, at least some.
Unless you set up a payment plan.
Right. Well, whatever. But whatever your payment is for April 15th.
Yeah.
It has to be.
And that's is that today?
Yes, sir.
April 15th. Yes, it is.
You betcha.
Midnight tonight. You have to have your taxes filed.
So.
And you can. They've made it so much easier. You can do it online.
Yeah.
I think the IRS even has a website you can do your taxes on.
And you can. There's one that, for personal taxes. If you are getting a refund, you can go check and see if it's processing, when they think it will be delivered to you, and things such as that.
Do you get any money back this year?
I did.
Well, good for you.
I did. I just got it yesterday, actually.
I did.
It goes to pay personal property taxes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And a boat fee.
And a boat fee.
Yeah, the slip fee.
A slip. Oh, yeah, that's a monthly fee.
So.
How much is that? $20, $30 a month?
It's $2,000
for the year. Whew, girl.
That's why we're like, if this boat goes, we're done.
You're gonna have to have a yard sale.
Tell me about it.
Come up some money.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah. And last year you decided you didn't know if you're going to keep it or not, right?
Well, nothing went wrong with it.
So
if something had gone wrong, my son wants us to keep it, and he said it will help with the upkeep, so they can use it and maybe take it over when mom, and let the roles reverse.
Transfer the bill over to him.
Well, if we want to go use it, well, we don't mind to help.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's kind of a joint effort now.
Can I use it? I don't mind to help.
I don't know, Dan. Do you have an experience with a boat?
Oh, yes, I have. Yes.
Okay. Well, good.
I've had plenty of experience with boats.
You notice I'm not going to tell you yes.
You did. Well, if you keep the gas tank full, so I don't have to.
No, that's part of the deal.
Oh, is it?
You use the boat. You fill it back up to where it was.
I'll fill it back up.
Take your trash off. Don't leave trash on my boat, and empty the cooler.
Okay.
Period.
Is there a cabin down below?
There is a cabin down below.
Well, see,
no, not a cabin. Just a little hole down there that would keep like buoys in.
Oh, buoys.
But we have our own little cooler on there, and it's like, you better empty out the water of that, or Mom's going to come running and kick your butt.
Well, today is tax day.
Yep.
And you have till 11:59. Don't wait till 12 midnight because it'll be too late. It's also Jackie Robinson Day.
National Laundry Day. Oh, golly, by far my least favorite day of the week now.
You don't do your own laundry, do you?
I do too, and I do it.
Oh, okay.
I do. Right. The worst day in History Day. Okay.
Okay.
President Lincoln's death, that's why. National Banana Day. Hudson's.
Wow. I don't know
if they still have their Banana Day or not.
Pound or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
All righty. We're caught up. We've got everything marked off our list, and we're done. So we'll see you again tomorrow. Have a great day.